Alright, so we just loaded roll codes. Let's load the other two. Let's load workforce, then authorize users for workforce. So workforce at the top there. You open them twice. So that's why you workforce 1 and 2.
Right.
Right, so you can close one of them.
Close them.
Load the workforce template.
Yeah.
Process it, validate the process, and see if it works. Well, see, and this is one of those cases where case doesn't matter.
Okay.
Notice you put the roll code of sales all lowercase, and we happen to know that the roll code of sales is all uppercase, but it still matches. So now we go to work with authorized user. Cancel that.
Oh.
You want to make sure you're actually loading the right table.
Oh.
Okay, process that and see if it works. Done.
So we have to build a table.
So not yet. Let's add a couple more items before we go focused on this.
Okay.
So we loaded workforce. Now we got a little more stuff in the customer. Okay, what else is loaded in the customer? We load the territory or the workforce. Now we load territory. So let's get the territory one built out. And then we got to get the markup built out if we're going to touch it. And we also have to build out some of the finance side also got loadings in here. Let's talk more about that because the terms and such will go over here too. So we haven't talked about that yet. One's on here next. This week.
I don't think so. I don't think it's just sometimes.
Really? Why?
I don't know.
I don't know what to do with that. Let's go build our next one. So you don't want to go to build it for workforce because you're built it.
All right.
Right. So you could actually close all the ones you've opened right now. So you want to look territory now.
So the data management tool is right in there. DMT, right? That's what
This is how we load the database.
what we just what I just saw a second ago. That's right. We don't load that.
Yeah.
Oh, we do. Yeah.
So what happens is what I'm going through with Michael right now, what we're doing right now is I'm building these templates so that you guys can load those templates with your data. And then when we get to the CRP point, I can say, okay, it's CRP time, it's time for pilot, let's do the first pilot. Right, so then we start the pilot database up, you load all these templates, and all of your base information should now begin to work. You should be able to start transacting. No manual manipulation, extra added additional steps. So that way, hopefully, we get to the point where we can load the entire database in half a day. Have the entire database ready to go in half a day, and then start transacting right away. That's kind of where I want.
Okay, so I want company territory the territory description. That be like the size of something.
Yes, exactly.
Region code.
Region code we're not using.
Comment inactive. Practice sales rep code.
So the primary sales rep code, you do want that.
Because that'd be the
Primary salesperson.
Okay.
Actually, check out that description and see how far it goes. What we can actually say. Your default task set right now. So, all right. So we had to add a sales rep previously to this. So notice how it's asking us to set sales TRP hashtag sales rep code. Right? When you see this breakup here, where it's a sales TRP, then a hashtag, and something else, what that's telling you is load two tables. It's going to load the territory table and also load the sales TRP table.
Right.
The hashtag is differentiation.
Auxiliary table.
Exactly. So the sales rep table or sales TRP table loads when you load the sales territory table, and this is the rep code for the table.
Right.
Right. So it wants you to load the rep code and then a roll code for them for that territory. Right, so I'd actually load roll code as well, and it's going to be sales. Notice you don't have to load company because you already have company loaded before you're loading it already.
Right.
Right, it already knows what company you're talking about because it's attaching these tables together.
Right.
Right, so you never have to do duplication of your work. And then create a template. We actually might not even need prime sales rep code based on the fact that we're just loading one sales rep. So we'll see. Actually, can you scroll farther down that list before you close this? Let's add the boundaries after. Did it save you?
When do you want that one that says add or whatever? I saw it. Why would you want to have that?
Oh, what did it say?
I don't know. I have to look at it.
Can we go back?
Gentlemen, come here.
All of us?
Oh,
Solar
you're gonna see this.
Is it solar?
Okay.
Back into it.
Back to this.
So back to the Excel file.
Right. What would we work in sales or roll?
Territory. Company 200, territory ID. I think we use TR001 for territories.
All right.
Description, this one was default sales territory. Primary sales rep code, WF 580.
Right.
Is that what your code was?
That was mine, yeah.
WF 580. This is why I'm thinking D might not be required. We'll see. Column D might not be required, but we'll find out.
Yeah. It's
Roll code was sales.
Sales. And it's capitalized on.
Let's see if that goes. Columns are good. No. Okay. Territory description must be unique. Okay, so evidently our territory ID was different than that. So let's go check our ID. Sales territory maintenance. Right. Okay. You can close workforce maintenance. We did load that. We're okay with that one. Territory ID. No, that's the other default. T001, not TR001. So what it did was looked at the description as well. It does check the description before seeing the description. You can't have default.
Oh, do I do?
Yes. Different load.
Yeah.
And you can see right away that it's loaded. Yeah. Alright, so territory's in. We want to see if we can load the boundaries for the territory. So type in boundary here and see what you get. There it is. So, a lot of typical little shops. Right now you don't need those. Yeah.
Country number, country name.
Nope. So country name from the country table used in defining the territory's boundary versus country name.
Oh.
So let's figure out what we're actually loading. So let's go back to here. Open up sales territory. Close this.
Yeah, I noticed when you go into there, it has somebody checked off. It's up to you to uncheck them or check them off.
The ones that are checked are considered the ones you need. In some
So I
cases,
checked a couple.
in some cases you don't actually need them. So I was saying you may need them because it might error out if you don't have those on there.
So it already tells you some of the ones you should think to have, and then you can uncheck them if you don't think you need it.
Exactly right.
Well,
Kind of
here's a
that's
dumb
what-
question then. If it does it,
Why do this?
no, why mess around with it?
Why mess around with it?
If it tells you that you need that, even if you don't, because all you're doing is creating fields.
That's right.
You're
That's
doing
right.
the building.
It's extra information that now you have to sift through. By the time we're done this, we're probably going to have 200 templates built. Load. Right? And if we have
Today?
No.
Only
Yeah.
like 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, I know. That face for going.
You guys were you're all night,
I better bring my couch.
So by the time we're all set and done with 200 templates, if you have 3 extra fields that you don't know whether or not you need on every single one of those, it gets very confusing very quickly.
But they are separate templates.
Yes. Yeah, but so you open one template and then 3 months later we come back to this template and you want to fill it out. You're like, oh shoot, what was the starting zip code? Right? So if we absolutely don't need it, we will.
Okay. But that's when we go in there and uncheck it. But
Right.
that kind of populates ones that it thinks it
It deems necessary.
and then you go out. Okay.
Yeah. So go to boundaries and just go to help. Field help. Pin it. And just bring that bar up a little bit. Yeah, actually a little bigger. And then go to the technical details. And then select camera. So we bring this over a little bit. Country num is what it stores now. Okay. Right. So this one may be fun to load. Let's close this now. But that's what I was looking for. So technically speaking, we should be loading country num. But, however, because this is a DMT, country name may actually fill country name for us. So DMTs work a little bit better. There's some logic built into them, not requiring exact information. So we're going to try regular country name and see if that loads the country name. This is territory, sales territory boundaries.
So we determined that we didn't need that.
We'll find out.
Oh, we're gonna see it. And then it'll
So
tell us there.
basically I showed, right? So the country number is not checked off. That's the field that we're actually loading. That said, because it has a country field that was pre-checked for us, it may actually convert the country to a country number. Or DMTs do that sometimes, making it easier for you to just type in the country name rather than say country 1, country 2, country 3. Right now, we will find the number of the country, but sometimes you can find it.
And you'll know if it's there.
That's right. They layer out immediately. That's why we test all these before we. Nope, it was T001.
Oh, right.
So, hit yes, add another line before you save this, because that's already there. Right. Add US to this. So is it US or USA? Or United States of America?
I've only seen it. I've only seen
Yeah, sure. I think it's USA.
Or is it America?
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Let's go look at one.
Yeah.
We'll find out. You
So-
know what? Leave it as USA. It's
Leave it as USA and see if it loads. That's what I was
It's a
thinking.
learning process.
So let's go in here and load that one up.
You don't like USA? It'll tell us. It won't tell us what our
I
problem
had
is.
US, so if it's USA, then it's
It
on.
won't say it doesn't like Donald Trump directly. Let's process it. State does not belong to the table. Okay, so this is one of those situations where it requires the state to be in there. Is that okay?
That other one that we had.
It's not required. Right? It's going to actually require every single one of these. Yeah.
So that,
Bloody hell.
So unchecking those does not work in this situation. Sometimes, however, just because it states that it's required, doesn't mean it's required. And
how do you know that?
Exactly. Is that okay? This is kind of like English, where the rule applies except for 47 different times.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I gotta stop it.